Please note before this video begins that oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. Hey, before you watch this video, just to let you know that there's going to be spoilers for the final chapter of Attack on Titan, so if you don't want to know spoilers and you haven't read it yourself yet, please don't watch this video. That is the spoiler warning I'm going to be putting. Hey guys, it's me. Hope you're doing well. Today is a very special video because I'm going to be reacting to the final ever Attack on Titan chapter, Attack on Titan 139. This is kind of, I have very mixed emotions about this because obviously it's the final chapter, this is the end, there's going to be no more chapters after this. This is it, and this is the conclusion. So I'm really nervous because obviously Attack on Titan is my favourite thing in the entire world. I've been following it now for about 6 years, since I first got introduced to it at university, and I'm not really ready for it to be over, if I'm honest. I'm going to probably be really sad. So yeah, I don't really know how to start this video. I guess I'll just dive right into it. I'm going to be reading it, the Amazon version, on my iPad. Most importantly, I should say that I have seen so many spoilers, so I have a vague idea of what the conclusion is. So today is what date is it? It is the 11th of April today. The chapter officially came out on the 9th, so a few days before the 9th. Spoilers were leaked, or as they are usually every month, they have been for years. So on Twitter, on Tumblr, things like that. I saw them on Twitter this time, and I kind of promised myself that, because I know I wanted to make this video of me reacting to the final chapter, I said to myself, I'm not going to look, I'm not going to look, I'm not going to look. I could not resist. I had to look. It was trending for like at least 2 days, I think it was. I've seen a lot, but I haven't actually read the chapter yet, so I now feel I really wanted to do it on the 9th, but this is going to sound really weird, but I don't think I was mentally prepared. I really cannot, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want it to be over. I don't want to read it because then it'll be finished. And I know obviously we've got season 4, which I still need to react to, obviously I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, but the fact that it's like the manga is finally concluding, I've not been ready to do it, but I feel I can do it today. I've had a couple of days to process the spoilers I have seen. So I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna go through my thoughts at the end and we'll go from there. So, without any further ado, let's read Attack on Titan 139, the final chapter. Also, just to note, loads of people pointed out on Twitter that 139, the chapter that it's ending on, is like the 13 years and the 9 Titans, which is kind of very cool, and I don't know if that was planned or really happy accident. So yeah, that was really cool. I really like that. That's really clever to end it on that. Okay guys, so here we go. Attack on Titan 139. Oh, obviously, like I said, I'd already seen some spoilers of this, and I've already had my little like initial feeling empty, a little bit of a weep, but it's actually going to be, I'm going to be reading it now. This is a bit intense. Okay, here we go. The final chapter, Towards the Tree on That Hill. I've just realised this is probably going to be a very boring video. You're just watching me read in silence. I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Mix it up. All that nonsense you speak. Yeah, right. So we're starting with Eren and Armin as kids. It was all to push us away from you and make us into heroes who saved humanity from extinction by hunting you down. That's right. We're supposed to protect paradise from the prizes of from humanity outside the walls. The rumbling will kill 80% of humanity. Jesus, 80%? Look it out! Did you really need to go this far? Was this all for our sake? Oh, flaming water. Yeah, I never got Ymra's devotion to the king. Obviously, yeah, it says here, like, he pulled out her tongue, and even when she got the godlike powers, she continued to obey him. It's a bit weird. Ymra the founder loved Karl Fritz. I don't think it sits well with me, Ymra loving her abuser. It seems a bit yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really sit well with me, the fact that Ymra did love Karl Fritz the king, even after all he had done to her. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That's what bound her for over 2,000 years. I can't claim to understand the depths of Ymra's heart, but I knew she was in agony as she yearned for freedom. For 2,000 years she sought someone who'd released her from the agony of love. Then someone appeared. It was Mikasa. Did you just say Mikasa? I did. So you weren't listening after all? I was listening. Why Mikasa? Well, as for me, I still don't know what Mikasa will do. I murdered 4... How much? I murdered 4/5 of society. I led you to kill each other on Paradise. I got all of you, my precious friends, wrapped up in this battle without even knowing if you'd survive. Armin, my head's gone all messed up. The Founder's power has made it so that there's no past or future. It all exists at once, so I had to do it. That day, that time, oh, but it wasn't Bert's time to die yet. The one who let him go and made her go that way was... Oh, God. Okay. So I'm guessing currently that what's going on is that Armin and Eren are having their discussion in the path, or like how Eren showed Zeke around all those chapters ago. That day it wasn't... Sorry, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Okay. Aww. That's cute. Let's go, Eren. Eren doesn't seem like his murderous self in this chapter. He seems a bit more how he was before before the events of season 4 happened. So what were you thinking? About who? About Mikasa? Do you think she can forget about you and live a happy life with someone else, just like you wanted? Well, who knows? Okay, Armin's punched him. Good. I'm ever forgiving you. What are you thinking this kind of makes love? A woman who's always valued you over everything, even her own life. Do you really think you can tell her to forget about you and be done with it? I do love how Armin has always defended Mikasa there, and especially in that horrendous chapter about, you know, the Ackermans being a slave to their liege, or the awakened power and things like that, and how Eren was like, you're just a slave to me, that thing, and that was horrendous, and Armin was like, Eren, what the fuck are you doing? And like, oh, so I love Armin and Mikasa's relationship. Armin really does look out for her. She should be able to forget about that heartbreaker she loved and be happy at the very least. But who knows, maybe she'll find someone good in no time and shrug it all off. Jaune. I want it to be Jaune. Mikasa and Jaune. Nice. So I've seen this. This is one of the pages I had seen of Eren. See, I don't get it, because Eren, for like, ever since they first attacked Marley, and Eren obviously went off and did the attack on his own, Eren's like been a completely different character, like almost like a psychopath, dead, emotionless kind of thing, just wanting to move forward. And we know why, but now Eren has suddenly reverted back to his teenage self, like how he used to be, like the crazy, you know, as John would say, like suicide maniac. So I guess he's always been Eren. He just had a different goal in mind. He knew what had to be done in order to save humanity at the cost of his personality. I don't really know, but he's definitely a bit different in this chapter to how he has been for the past couple of years. No, I don't want that. Mikasa finding another man. I want her to think about me and no one else for the rest of my life. Even after I die, I want to be at the front of her mind for a while. 10 years at least. That's, like, I love Mikasa and Eren as a couple. I didn't, when, like, the chapters were coming out about, you know, like, when Eren was like, you're just a slave to your Aka bond, to the Ackerman power kind of thing, and we know now that he just said that just to hurt her and things like that, to I don't know, maybe forget about him or something. I'm not really sure why, but it's clear that he always has loved her, but it just seems so sudden. I don't know, it's kind of jarring after all these years of him just... I know he was lying to protect them, but it seemed a bit strange. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I didn't expect something that pathetic. Okay, Armin, call it how it is. Eren's simping for Mikasa. Please don't repeat that to Mikasa. I want her to be happy. I really do, but... Ugh, yeah, damn it. I mean, Eren's clearly dead, so obviously Mikasa will have to live without him. But, I mean, it's clear to me that Eren clearly did love her, and to be fair, like I said, I was so gutted when, like, Eren had just, like, changed personality. I know we know why now, but suddenly for the last chapter for him to all say this, it seems a bit, I don't know, rushed? Unexpected? Eren, I don't want to die. I want to be with Mikasa, with everyone. Okay, I might, okay. Don't cry. Oh god. No, come on. It's weird, but I still feel it, because obviously I just love Eren and Mikasa together, so this is... Okay. Eren, don't give up. We can find another way. No. I'm sure none of them wanted to die either. But how could I ever be forgiven? I mean, you did kill like 80% of the world. Oh, I love that. Look at that imagery of the rumbling, like the remains of the rumbling. Even if I didn't know that you'd stop me in the end, I think I still would have flattened the world. I'd level almost every forest, and I would have left the land covered in flattened insects in a few days. I wanted to leave every surface a blank plain. Why? Eren, is that your name? I don't know why, but I wanted to do that. I had to. Eren, you were free. Oh, so a while ago in, I don't know when it was like an interview that Isayama did, and they showed like a spoiler of like the what's like an image that's going to be in the last chapter, and it was like this man holding this child. I mean, it looks like that to me. This bit. Oh god, Armin, it's time. I'm erasing all your memories of this place. Next time we meet, we'll be trying to kill one another, but you probably remember again once it's all over. Eren, thank you. You became a mass murderer for our sake. So again, I had seen this panel, like these two, of Eren thanking, sorry, not Eren, Armin thanking Eren for being a mass murderer for our sake. That doesn't seem like an Armin thing to me. I don't think... Genocide is wrong, as Hanj said ages ago in all those chapters. It's just a bit weird that Armin, who is actually technically the commander, is he the 15th? Yeah, he's the 15th commander of the Survey Corps, and he's thanking Eren for becoming a mass murderer for our sake. I promise I won't let this error go to waste. That's a bit... Okay. I get that he's just thanking Eren for, like, doing it for them, but I don't think killing 80% of the population is great. So, okay. Aww. Okay, they both cute. I don't know what happens after I die, but I know you can make it to the other side of the walls. Humanity will be saved by you, Armin. Oh my god, is that the last time they're going to see each other? Okay. Oh, Annie? Healed up already? Now I remember this is... Oh my god, Mikasa with Eren's head. Okay. Okay. Come on, camera. I don't know how people felt about Mikasa kissing Eren's detached head last chapter. I'll just leave it up to you guys for your own thoughts. And you remember now too, don't you? When Eren came to visit us. Yeah, I heard. The result of your choice. Okay, it's kind of heartbreaking. I'm like crying over him though, I'm not gonna lie. It's just, oh. Hang on. Yeah, I heard. The result of your choice would make the power of the Titans vanish from the face of the earth. Okay, so that's how they've all survived. So, oh, does this mean Connie's mum is going to be survived then? Oh, I hope they say that, because obviously Connie's mum was the only Titan like they kept alive, because obviously she couldn't move, so she wasn't going to do anything. And then Connie tried to feed Falco to her, but that was the chapter. So, okay, cool. So they've not turned into Titans. Gabby, Jean, Connie, they're all fine. Oh, so why did... Oh, they didn't need to kill Pixis and Niall. Oh, should just let them run around for a bit. Or, you know, give Armin... not give Armin. Or, you know, give Owen the serum and then he could have come back. I won't talk about that yet. Okay, cool. So, Jean, Connie, Gabby's alive, Reyna. Okay. To be fair, like the last chapter when Jean and Connie were turned into Titans and Gabby, and everyone was a bit like, for fuck's sake, they couldn't survive for the last chapter. It's kind of nice that they've been brought back. So I'm really happy for people who adore those characters. They survived. So the power of the Titans would vanish from the world. Okay, so they're gone. Now I remember, you're a piece of shit. Eren, you really are. Eren, he said, even my mum would go back to being... Oh, okay, so yeah, so that's going to be nice. Good. He said for us to live long. What about you? I never asked for this, you suicidal blockhead. I wish I could have talked to him. Oh, Annie's got her dad. Oh. Honestly, the chapter before, when Annie was about to reach out for her dad and they all turned into Titans, I was a bit like, that is so cruel. So cruel, but cool at the same time. I don't know, Attack on Titan is obviously a tragic story, so having a tragic ending for me would have been... I wouldn't have minded it, like, I would have been like, no, but also at the same time, like, it would have been fitting, so... But it's really nice that Annie gets to see her dad, finally. It's all she wanted was to go home, so... Welcome back home. I'm home, Dad. Gabby! Levi. Hey, guys. Okay, I've seen this. Right. I'm not going to cry, because I've already had a tear over it, because I saw this. I've actually not seen the translation, so... Okay, I'm just going to show you guys. This is the page I have seen in spoilers, because this was all over the place. You see that? Guess this is the result of all of you... Guess this is the result of all of your devoted hearts. Oh. Christ. This, he's fucking crying. Oh god. And honestly, I think that this is like the first time he's ever done the salute, or I think maybe not, but like him actually finally doing it when he's seeing all of like his comrades in the background. So I love that Mike is in this, and Annabelle, like 10 out of 10, and Moblet. They're all there. They've all devoted their hearts, and Levi was the only one left standing. Okay. I honestly really thought that Levi was going to die, but I also appreciate that he's the most popular character, and maybe Isayama didn't want to kill him, did not get a backlash. So, and also, I would have been, I don't know how I would have felt if he had died. I think I would have been okay because he would have been with all of his comrades. But I also love the fact that he survived because now he can finally have peace and open his tea shop that was said in an interview years ago. Like, it's really bittersweet because I'll be honest, like, I'm sure you guys know, Owen and Levi are my two favourite characters. And I really wanted, obviously because Levi finally fulfilled his purpose by killing the Beast Titan, Zeke, albeit it wasn't the most satisfying kill, it was quite easy. But either way, he had done his final promise to Erwin. And I really wanted, in like the final chapter, just to have like a little, I don't know, even like Erwin saying thank you to him. I don't know. I mean, I know he already said thank you, and his final conversation with Levi was back in the Battle of Shiganshina, before he rode into the, he took all the new corps into the, rode them into Beast Titan. Sorry, it took me ages to think what the word was then. So I really wanted them to be, I don't know, have a little bit of conversation, just, I don't know, Erwin saying, you did it, Levi, you can rest now, you've done your final purpose. But, I don't know, I wish there had been that, but at the same time, I'm really, really happy that Levi has been able to, like, see all of them again, and they're all watching and they all know that Levi did his best and devoted his heart, so I am really happy with it. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, for fuck's sake, why didn't we get, like, the Erwin-Levi reunion, or, you know, the final, like, thank you, you can rest kind of thing. But having a couple of days to sit on it after seeing this spoiler, I was a bit like, yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. He got to see all of his comrades again. I wish they had drawn, oh god, no regrets, Isabel and Farlin, because do you guys remember back in the final conversation, Erwin and Levi, this is turning into an Erwin-Levi conversation now, I realise, but sorry. The final, like, battle conversation they had when Erwin was, like, sitting on the box and, like, can you see our comrades, Levi, can you see them? Isabel and Farlin were on that, so I was kind of hoping they'd be on here, but never mind. But yeah, it's kind of nice because Erwin obviously was like, can you see them, Levi, can you see them? Because Erwin was obviously seeing them, but now Levi can also see them, now that this whole madness is over. Oh, I love this panel. Guess this is the result of all of your devoted hearts. Oh, and the fact that he's got a fucking tear. Oh, Levi has been through so much shit. He's, like, honestly, I really thought he was going to die, like, coming up to these final chapters, because, you know, he was coughing blood in a couple of earlier ones. His fingers have been blown off, and, you know, Zeke's, I have seen what happens to Levi's eye. Also, that was one of the spoilers I've seen, so I know, like, yeah, he's got, like, a whited over eye. Like, he's been through a lot. I really thought he might have died, but he's humanity's strongest. Of course he's going to survive. Like, the Ackermans are obviously going to survive. So, it's really fitting, and I'm really happy with it. Like, I'm glad he's finally going to have some peace. So, that's really nice. Right, I'll go back to the chapter now, sorry. It's Owen Levi, of course I'm going to talk about it. Oh, it's really sad. He just looks so small, just sat there with his... Okay, come on, Harriet, come on, I'm sure there's plenty more to read. Oh, and then you get hit in the field. Oh my god, is that Sasha? Oh my god! Jean and Connie looking at Sasha, smiling. Oh, it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. Oh, is that the only time we see her? Just gone to the next page. Okay, it's nice that they got to see each other again. That's good. Oh, Gabby and Falco. I love Gabby and Falco. I know, especially since season 4's has started, people aren't keen on Gabby and things like that. But I view Gabby as just Erin from the other side, from Marley, like thinking that, you know, just wanting, you know, to kill whatever's been causing this issue and things like that. Yeah, I just see a lot of Erin in Gabby, so, and she's just a victim of her side of things, so I hope people, like, remember to view her as that, because she's just a kid, and she's just been raised to be a warrior, so... And I love Falco. I think Falco is 10 out of 10. Love him. The fact that she's fucking yeeted her, I love it. It's just very wholesome. Good. I'm glad that Gabby's come back. That's nice. And Falco's Titan is fucking awesome, by the way. I know I haven't had a chance to like say it yet because I've not really done a video of season 4 yet, but very cool. Okay, Reiner and his mum. Mum, I guess I'm not the Armored Titan anymore. Is that true? That's great. I'm sorry for everything, Reiner. This is all I ever needed. Oh my god. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. This is all I ever needed. So Reiner and his mum finally can live in peace. Because I had, it's been a while since, like, obviously I've read all these chapters, but I forgot that obviously Reiner is half Eldian, half Marleyan, I think. I think so, yeah. And his mum obviously wanted to have a better life for him. That's why he wanted to become a warrior. Oh. It's weird Reiner not being the Armored Titan anymore. We're back? Nice. Okay. I should go. Where? If I stayed here, I doubt they'd ever give Eren a proper burial. You're right. Let him rest somewhere quiet. Eren always liked to nap there. Yeah, I think that's a good place. Oh, they're talking about the tree, and talking about the tree, and talking about the tree from like the first ever. Oh my god, the tree from like the first ever episode, from the first ever, like one of the first ever panels as well, from like in the first chapter of Attack on Titan. Okay, so Mika's is going to go bury him privately. Okay. Oh, it's a bit weird having a head though. I get it, but like it's weird. Oh, Mika's walking into the fog. To the steam, sorry. Oh, that's really, ooh, it's quite, ooh, that's hard hitting. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, right, back to, please. Eren Yeager is dead. The power of the Titans has vanished. We are nothing more than people now. Can you prove that to me, right here, right now? Oh, give it a rest. If it's a blood test you want, here, now, please, prove it. Are you people or are you Titans? If we did still have the power of the Titans, wouldn't we be using it to resist you? But the fact that we continue to be powerless, even as you point your guns at us, is the greatest possible proof of our humanity. Who are you? I am Armin Alert, an Eldian from the Island of Paradise, the man who killed Eren Yeager with the Attack Titan. Sorry, the Attack Titan. Oh my god. Oh, this is great panels. Okay. Is that Historia's baby? Oh my god, thank god. I honestly thought she was going to die. Like, I don't know why, but obviously, I think, what was it? Last time we saw her was, when was it? Was when she was in childbirth, and she, like, there was that really emotional panel of her, you know, giving birth, but also then, do you remember one of the hardest hitting, like, panels recently for me in the manga was when they lifted the baby up, like, trying to save it from the rumbling, when the mum had to jump off the cliff, because obviously they were all being pushed and they couldn't physically get away, so they were just passing the baby back. That was a powerful panel. Oh my god, it's always got it. That's so cute. 3 years have passed since that. Oh, time skip. Okay. Oh yeah, of course, time skip. 3 years have passed since that day, known as the Battle of Heaven and Earth. Oh my god, look at her. She's so precious. So the father was just the guy that she had known when she was a little girl. Those who have survived after an unfathomable number of lives were still taken. Still seems to be the scars. The nation of Eldians has formed a so-called army controlled by the Jaegerists and now focus their efforts on building their military. Fearful of retaliation from what is left of humanity on the other side of the sea, the island yells out as one. Okay. I like the new logo. One of the logos is interesting. That thing, it's quite cool. If we win, we live. If we lose, we die. Is that Hitch? Is it Rico? Oh my god, it's Rico. Riko is one of my best girls. She did not get enough love. She's awesome. If we win, we live. If we lose, we die. If you don't fight, we can't win. Fight, fight. Oh, and Sasha's family are there as well. This fight will not end until either Eldia or the world disappears. That is what Eren said, and he may be right. Even so, he chooses to lead this... Even so, he chooses to leave this world in our hands, this place we now live in. A world without Titans. Oh my god, they all look so old. They're grown up. Oh. Oh, I'm glad Peck's there. I'll never get tired of Historia's beautiful handwriting, it even smells nice. After all this time, Raina still really likes Historia. How many times do I have to tell you not to lust after a married woman, creep? Oh, so Historia got married. Okay. Wish it was to Nimra, but okay. You seem awfully concerned about how your hair looks, Jean. Trying to look good for someone. For all the girls who ever opened a history textbook. Don't you mean a field? Don't you mean a field guide to horses? Love it. It's a damn shame you got a new lease of life, Raina. Paradise is within sight now. I mean, you really think this is going to work? We destroy the walls. We betray the island. We killed Eren, a man by people of Eldia. Personally, I wouldn't be shocked if they sunk our ship right here. Believe in Historia, Her Majesty's first move was to protect Jean's relatives and my mum. I know she'll defend us too. It's weird that they don't have the power of the Titans now. Us weak little things. Any conflict will never vanish. But when they see us all together like this, they'll have to want to know. Right, I've seen this panel. Look at Levi in the chair! Okay, so a couple of days ago on Twitter, when like the spoilers were beginning to trend, the first thing that was trending on Twitter was a I don't know if it was a Reddit post. Basically, it was like there was no actual images, it was just like a list of what happened, and one of them said Levi was in a wheelchair, and I was like, this is a fake spoiler, this is not true, they're not going to put Levi in a wheelchair, and he is in a wheelchair. You know what, he's an old man now, he's got a shit ton of injuries. The fact that Falco and Gabby are pushing him around, taking care of him, is cute, I love it, I'm for it. I wasn't expecting it, I'll be honest, but like, it's nice. He's a tired old man, he's done so much for humanity. Let Gabby push him around in a wheelchair. Let Falco push him around. I really hope he's opened his tea shop. That made me very happy. Just let him rest. But yeah, you can see obviously his big scar in his eye. Those who tried to kill one another for so long have appeared on Paradise to advocate for peace. They'll want to know what we saw. Oh my god, look at Levi. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love that eye, that looks so cool. Bloody hell. I can't believe he survived. I'm so happy. I don't know. I wouldn't have minded either way, but it's nice that he survived and can rest. Let's tell them everything. Eren, everyone will be coming to visit you soon. Aren't you happy? Tamikis has just buried Eren under that tree. Oh god. I want to meet you again. Oh yeah, so this is also one of the first, like, I didn't see this image, but like I heard Eren had turned into a bird or been reincarnated. There are a lot of memes on Twitter with Eren being a bird. I think it's quite nice. It's symbolic, obviously. There's I think, what is it, one of the first, I think it's like in the opening of the first ever episode of Attack on Titan, there's the birds flying across. He's always looked at birds for freedom. I think it's really nice. I like it. And the bird wraps the scarf around her. As he said, I will wrap this scarf around you as many times as I like. Okay. Thank you for wrapping the scarf around me, Eren. Oh my god, is that it? Oh, okay. Sorry, battery was dying. Try not to let like my emotions like cloud my judgment here, but obviously that was... I've also seen on Twitter that a lot of people like were really not very happy with the ending, and felt there was a lot of unanswered questions. I don't really like Armin thanking Eren for being a mass murderer. It doesn't sound like Armin's character to me. I know why he said it, obviously, because obviously he's like best friends with Eren, and you know, he knows that Eren was trying to do it for the good of the world. Still committed genocide though. Yeah, I mean, I think it wraps it up nicely. I don't hate the chapter. I love that a lot of people's favourite characters got to come back. I wish they had just given Owen a Titan serum, let him run around somewhere to keep him safe, then he could have come back. But that's just me thinking about my own personal preference. Oh, it's over. That's it. It's not really a cliffhanger. I think you can kind of guess the outcome, but you could potentially do more with it. Like Carmen says, and conflict's never going to end. It isn't. That's how the world is. That's how our world is, unfortunately. But you've got to keep moving forward and start somewhere and do the best you can. It's really weird because I remember I think I read somewhere that Isayama initially wanted to do like a really tragic ending, like at the start, and like everyone just die, and you know the Titan never really find out what the Titans were, and then obviously Attack on Titan turned into something so much more, like one of the best-selling mangas of all time and things like that, and incredibly popular, and I think for good reason. I absolutely love this story. It's got so much heartache in it. It's got so many incredible characters. I can't believe it's over. Oh my god, it's so weird. Something I've pretty much like dedicated my life for like 6 years. It's really bittersweet. Like I said earlier in the video, I really wish Levi and Owen had one final chat, or just like, I don't know, Levi being like, I've done it, Owen, I've done the task, but you pretty much do get that. You can't, obviously Attack on Titan isn't just about Owen and Levi. As much as I love those two and they're my favourite characters, so I revolve a lot of it around them, it's not. So the fact that we got to see all of the characters again and Levi just doing the final salute, I'm quite happy with that. I think that's really good. I'm just being selfish. I just wanted Owen and Levi to say thank you to each other. I love that he survived. I love that the two Ackermans survived. I think I never had any doubt that obviously Armin and Mikasa would survive. Connie and Jean turn to Titans. I was like, that is so fucking mean. Like the last, like they couldn't make it to the last chapter. And then they've come back for this chapter and I'm a bit like, I love it. It would have maybe been a bit more impactful if they had turned into Titans and like, you know, remain that way. But obviously if the power of the Titans is now gone after killing Eren, that's how it is, and it's good. And obviously for people who absolutely, you know, whose favourite characters are Connie, Jean and Gabby and things like that, that's fucking wonderful, and I love that, and I'm really happy for you. I was surprised that they came back, so, but like I said, I love those characters too, so I'm not mad. I was just a bit surprised. I quite liked everyone turning into Titans suddenly. That kind of just made it even more like, oh my god. Like I said, I didn't love that chapter. I think that's left a lot of unanswered questions, especially obviously what's going to happen next. Like, will Armin be able to explain everything, and you know, but yeah, I mean, there's always going to be war, so I guess that's just like left to the reader to interpret. But I think for our characters, like arcs, it wraps it up in a nice bow. Just love that Falco and Gabby are pushing Levi around in a wheelchair. That's so wholesome. But yeah, like I said, I think it leaves a couple of questionable things. So Ymrid loving Carl, the king, it just, even after everything he had done to her, like it just seems that she loved her abuser to me, and obviously that's incredibly disturbing, but it is a real thing that happens. Ymrid just comes across a bit Stockholm syndrome-y to me, and like they said in that chapter, even after gaining the power of gods, of Titans, like she still was loyal to him. So I think that's just part of the story. It may not sit right with a lot of people, but that's what that is. I liked it. I definitely feel it was like there could have been room for more chapters and more explaining, but the fact that it was also 139, like, that's kind of perfect. Like, you kind of do want to end it on that. The 13 years that you live for, if you have the power of the Titans, and then the 9 Titans that are there, 139, genius. I love it. 10 out of 10. I don't really know what to say. I've just finally read it. Obviously, like I said, I had seen spoilers, it's just over, and I don't know. I'm probably just going to reread it all again now, and then I'll have like loads of thoughts. Like, his story is alive. I'm happy. Miksa, I'm happy. It's just so sad it's over. I really love these panels of Miksa and Armin. Miksa walking away with Erin's body. I think that's quite fitting. But yeah, I'm glad that Miksa got to bury him. I just look at this panel. This is just, oh my god. Oh my god, I can't get over that tear. That fucking tear. Like, oh, I just love my boy. It's just my baby. I had to bring him here for emotional support. I know that's sad, but I had to. Okay, I guess that is it. That is Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin, final chapter 139. You know what's really weird? Like, when I first got into this, I was like, oh, I wonder when it will end. I wonder when it will end. I didn't think it would be like 6 more years of my life, and it's easily one of my favourite stories of all time. I'm still gonna actively be involved in it, I hope, like fandom wise anyway. For a while, and of course we still have season 4. I know that the first part is obviously finished airing for the time being, and the second part of season 4 is going to be airing in later this year in the winter. So we still have all of that to look forward to, so that's great. I've been following the manga for so long, and I'm going to really miss like every month, like, oh, spoilers are out, let's see what's going on, and then reading the chapter, and oh my god, yeah, that's so weird. Like, there's not going to be spoilers anymore. Excuse me whilst I have a mental breakdown on camera. I guess that's it. It's probably not really a constructive criticism of the final chapter. I just wanted to read it on camera for my own purposes, to remember it, I guess. And I wish I had obviously not seen all the spoilers, but I could physically not see them. They were everywhere on Twitter, and yeah, I clicked on the hashtag as well. I couldn't resist. Like, I had to know what's going on for the final chapter. And it makes sense because I've always looked at the spoilers, so that's my excuse. I'm really sorry, I'm probably not saying anything helpful. My brain's not processing it. I definitely liked it, it's definitely fitting. I just felt there was so much more to do, to say, to explain. And obviously Eren having his final chat with Armin. It hits, man. It hits. I don't know, I kind of wanted Mikasa to speak to Eren a little bit more as well, but yeah, it really, I think that chapter wraps it up very nicely in a neat little bow. I'm going to end it here because otherwise I'm just going to babble about random stuff and this video will be far too long, which it already is. Thank you for watching. It probably was kind of weird just watching me read on camera, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be eventually doing my reaction to the anime of season 4. Just been a bit mad recently with life, with coronavirus, as I'm sure it has been for everyone in the entire world, so apologies for the delay on that. I'm just really emotional about the final chapter. I really have had enough weeping for the past couple of days. It's really weird, I've kind of felt a bit empty. That sounds really dramatic, I know it's just the manga and things like that, but I really felt quite hollow when I saw like the final panel of Levi with his eye and he's in the wheelchair, and the ending just in general. It's a bit, I think I'm still processing it, even like after seeing some of the spoilers a couple of days ago, but like reading it now, it's just I'm babbling. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this train wreck of a video, but I hope you enjoyed the final chapter of Attack on Titan. If you did, let me know why, and if you didn't, let me know why. I'm intrigued. There's so many things to discuss on this. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye guys! Hey guys, me from the future. I'm just currently editing this video now, and whilst I was taking a little break, I reread the last chapter, and at the end I missed that there is like a thank you note from the magazine, and I just thought I'd read it. So, to the readers of Attack on Titan, this world that did not exist until 2009 was made into words and pictures, given meaning, turned into a story, printed in the first issue of Bezatsu Shonen magazine, sorry, I probably just butchered that, and serialized for 11 years and 7 months by Hajime Isayama's hands. By no means were there 11 years and 7 months of continued good news. This series was visited by troubles, sadness, and goodbyes. Even so, we believe that nothing is more valuable than people being able to share in emotions that cannot be put into words through a story. It makes us happy that we were able to feel that way with readers and partners by way of Attack on Titan. Though the series has come to an end, these memories are sure to always warm our hearts. Thank you for reading. Our battle is only getting started. The editorial department of Betasu Shonen magazine. I think that is such a lovely end message, and I'm really gutted I missed it when I was first doing it, but it should be just at the end of the chapter after the final panel. Yeah, I just wanted to share that because I think that's really lovely. Whilst I'm here, I'm currently editing the video and I'm very fumbly through my final thoughts, so I might just quickly revisit them here whilst I've got a chance, since I've had a bit of time to process and not just have an emotionally drained, I don't know how to end it kind of thing. So I think first off I should say thank you Isayama, I hope that's the correct pronunciation, for this amazing story over the past 11 years. It's incredible. I can't believe how successful it's been. It's such an amazing achievement, and it's a story that people around the world have loved, and for good reason, because it is such an exciting story. And obviously I know whatever your opinions are on the ending, whether you liked it or you didn't think it was satisfactory, I think we can all agree that Attack on Titan story in itself is such an incredible one, and I think most people will always remember when they first watched the first episode of season 1 and they were like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing. Yeah, I'm just really grateful that I was able to kind of grow up with it, if that, in a weird way. Like I said, I got into it around about 6 years ago whilst I was at university, and yeah, I've loved every month checking the spoilers, buying all the volumes, buying all the merch, all the figures, loving just the fandom in itself, and being a part of it, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I will continue to be a part of the fandom heavily. I appreciate that there's not going to be any spoilers each month now, but it's still a very active fandom, and I'm just really grateful to be a part of it and to have been around whilst it was still going on, and getting to experience the ending with everyone. So yeah, thank you very much to Isayama for such an incredible story, and yeah, I think that sums up my view on the final chapter in Attack on Titan as a whole. Just an incredible story, and I would highly recommend it to anyone. So yeah, thanks guys, I'll see you soon. Bye!